So hello, I'm Matt from 8A class. This is Johannes, he's my classmate. This is Emily, she's from the 8B class, also yes, and Red is also my classmate.
Okay, so I'll start. So I'm going to be showing you 3 apps today that we use to take notes and make presentations and write papers. So first one is Notes, which comes with the iPad. And for example, I used it to write a speech for my English class, which you can see right here. So pretty much when you can add a new file by clicking one of the top buttons, and you can just write anything you ever wanted to write over here. And this, I would say, we use the least because I would say it's not very comfortable, because when you want to update your previous files, it makes automatically 2 of them, which is quite bad. But I've used it a couple of times to mark important dates and different things. I'm in the student council, so I marked down a bunch of stuff that we do there. So next we use an app called Pages. This is where we write papers and different stories for mostly our history class. So up there is one of the papers I wrote about for my history class, which is quite long, and we usually send it to our teacher through the email, and we usually make it a Word file so she can open it up in her own computer. And lastly, I use Keynote, which is mostly good for making presentations. It's more like PowerPoint, but I would say it's a lot easier to use because it's already in your iPad, so you don't have to send it to someone else's computer to show it. And we've made quite a few presentations with it. They're really easy to do and easy to put pictures and different types of texts. For example, it's loading right now, but this was, I made presentations about pictures and different texts I saw around our schoolhouse, and I categorized them in different categories. For example, this is timetables, and these are different signs that I saw on the street. Okay, so I'll just give somebody else a talk.
So, also what we do with our iPads, we create books for, you can see here, biology and chemistry. We can add here different photos of things we do in class, and like here is a picture with a microscope. It's a digital microscope. And then we add some text what we saw on the picture and why, like, is it useful. And also on the chemistry one. It's really easy to use because you just take an existing one and you just start writing something. And you can add different things in different pages, like you can add photos, you can take a picture right now and like draw something and add sound.
So another app that we use for making posters and collages is picture collage. So first, you can add photos, of course. For example, I chose 3 photos. You can change the size of the photos, you can place them where you want them to be, you can change their orientation, and so on. Then you can add text. You can choose the text style, the color, and the size. And then you can choose the background. It has a big selection of different colors and different patterns. So, pretty cool. Then to make the poster happier, you can add stickers. The stickers have different themes. Some of them you can download for free, but some of them cost some money. They're not too expensive, but a few euros maybe. Then you can search for pictures, for GIFs, or for YouTube videos, and you can make interactive posters. For example, you can choose grids, and I made a collage of my classmate. You can cut out things from a picture, like I cut out the skateboarder. Then, for example, here's a poem in Russian. I had to decorate it. The poem is about March, about spring, so I decorated it with spring stickers. They were free. It's a good app.
Okay, so in some lessons we don't really like make notes and write books or get pictures. We actually make movies of the things we learn. Apple actually provides us with two apps, iMovie and iMotion. I'm first going to talk about iMovie. For example, we used it in biology to create a video of the growing of a tomato. Right here. Edit mode. Yeah, so just some titles in the video. This is really a basic video editing program. You can put pictures in here, you can put videos, you can make them shorter, longer, you can cut them, you can speed them up, you can slow them down. And you can add music. Unfortunately, you can only add like Apple's own music, since we don't have like our own accounts and we can't add our own music. So yeah, that's
Actually, you can. When you put the music in Drive, then you can open the music in iMovie. I tried it, it works.
Well, I did not know that. And in this video, we actually used clip from the other app, iMotion, which I'm gonna show right now. iMotion is, you can use it to take pictures and then put the pictures together to make a movie or a small video clip. Basically, it's like a time lapse. You can adjust the frames per second. I think this has only one picture. This one has, yeah. So you can adjust the speed. Yeah, I only have 3 pictures in that one, but we can make them like really long. For example, going back to iMovie, we used it to film how we put the tomato from one place to another here. So yeah, it's useful for speeding things up. We also added the music, but it's not really not necessary. So yeah, I'm gonna show you clips of the whole video. It's like music. I had to cut the video here because it was just too long, and I actually couldn't export it because it was too large. So, here's the planting. Here is it. Some pictures of it growing. Here are we like. I have actually no idea how to say it in English. We're putting it from there to there, and.
From one pot to another.
No, that one, now we're putting it from one pot to another.
Okay.
Yeah. And the music is looping. And here are pictures of it fully grown because I sadly didn't take pictures in between. But yeah, that's the movie editing apps.
Okay. So not only do we make books in our iPads, we also use them like digital books, which are really good. We have main 3 companies which digital books we use. We have Oxford Books, which is an English company, and we have our English textbooks in it, and it's like this. And I think it's really nice because there's like gaps you can fill in, and it's like a workbook. It pretty much is a workbook, but it's, yeah, like you see here, we have things to do. And we also use iBooks, which is an Apple app, and here we have our geography book, and I don't know, it didn't work before. Yeah, it's not working right now for some reason. But yeah, this one doesn't really have gaps to fill, it's just like a regular book. And then we have Astra, which is internet-based, and we have to log in, but I'm not going to do that right now for safety reasons. I think the books are really good because they're all in one place. Like paper books are really heavy and make your bags heavy, and the only flaw I can think of is that they take a lot of space in your iPad.